My initial thinking for this character was that I wanted him to be a leader. I wanted his leadership characteristics to be apparent in his outfit and stance. I focused on his arms to do this. His right arm is pointing loosely away, as if to suggest he's confident that his followers will do whatever he asks of them. Or perhaps to suggest he's a weak leader, that is not respected by his peers and has given up trying to be feared. I add a sash that covers his chest. This is intended to act as a military emblem. I work on the face, looking to create a dark, youthful male. I don't want to create the stereotypical old army general that has earned his position over time, but rather somebody who may have fallen into this position of power through family ties. Or perhaps he has such persuasive power he can convince people much older than him to follow his cause. I think the aspect of persuasion could play an important narrative role. In this post-apocalyptic world, survivors may be desperate to find a new identity, but most are not stupid. Wits must have allowed the smart ones to survive. The type of people who may have built shelters pre-apocalypse based on the prediction that something earth-shattering could happen. Some survivors may have just been lucky, or unlucky depending on your outlook. Could these people be more ravenous and desperate than those who foresaw the apocalypse? Whatever faction survivors choose to join, it should be based upon the believability of its cause. This could be achieved through false promises, wealth of useful remnants, or just geographical location. I continue to push a dark element into the character's design through the hair, drapery, and shadowed face. To put his cultural alignment into a modern focus, I read him as being influenced by the punk movement. His hairstyle and lean appearance lead me to that opinion. To further push this identity, I should have replaced his tribal tattoo markings with something more crude, or representative of the punk aesthetic. I see a similarity between punk and Nordic tribes. Both displayed a ruthless attitude when acting on their beliefs. Early punks of the postmodern era showed this through their opposing dress code and anti-mainstream music. In Norse mythology, the three creator gods slaughter a bisexual primeval giant, forming the earth from his body, the sea from his blood, and the sky from his skull. This got me thinking about a tribe that could be in the narrative. Having discovered tales of three gods who slaughter a bisexual giant to create the earth, wretched degenerates with little remorse for the weak form a restless gang that prey on humbled survivors. Using bastardized mechanical mobility, they hunt for food and goods of barter in ghoulish hysterics. Don't let their easygoing demeanor fool you. Anyone different or indifferent to their ways will fall victim to their bloodlust. It almost seems this foul-mouthed gang care not if Earth remains in peril. While the character in front of us may not be the best indication of that direction, he has allowed me to consider a mishmash of two different cultures that could lead to a new tribe. Just really trying to push those values on his face, make his cheek seem like it has that gaunt depth to it. I seem to like leg drapery for some reason, only covering one part or just one leg in particular. I add some sort of dangling object from his wrist, maybe a feather or something symbolic of his status as a leader.